Chu Xian noticed that the things below looked a bit familiar to him. 9-1 is right. It's September 1st. Chu Xianmeng was startled. This Qi Yun Avenue is simply amazing. No wonder it feels like it's in the air. This path is to overlook the entire 9 realms. The energy of the entire 9 realms lies at the foot of this path. This path is not in the 9 realms. Without any aura or rhyme. Without Qi and rhyme, all things will perish. On second thought, if one masters this path, isn't that truly invincible in the world? Sitting in a dream of spring and autumn, Chu Xian noticed a beam of light coming in from below. The position of that light is emitted from the southern states of the northern region. It seems to be from the War Demon Valley in Nanzhou. Take a closer look. It's not a beam of light, but rather martial arts. It's in a certain direction in Nanzhou. There is a light of dance troupe luck. Very ancient and ancient. The aura of Qi and Qi that resembles a unique unity. These 5 beams of light, corresponding to the Qi transportation treasures of the 5 continents in the northern region. A precious treasure formed by the condensation of air transport from the ancient northern regions. After such a long period of brewing, its aura has already transformed. The level is even higher. The 5 great treasures of Qi in the northern regions gather in the Battle Demon Valley of Nanzhou. It seems that there will be another major event in Nanzhou this time. A bigger incident than the original Battle of the Demon Valley. If the 5 prefectures of the northern regions return to the treasure of Qi transport, who has obtained the treasure of Qi luck, will integrate some of the current charm, obtain the great opportunity of great creation. Sir, it's time for dinner. Chu Xian was taken aback for a moment. Liver man's liver buries soul. No major event can affect oneself to show off food. Then take a break first. Later, I will organize the other Dao rules I have mastered. If fusion can be successful, you can open up your own exclusive avenue. Chu Xian stretched lazily. Go out and show off. The process is too brutal. Let's take a satisfying selfie. I feel a little excited when I think about it. If successful, it will leave a lasting reputation. Master Yuer seeks to see you. Your disciple has arrived at the moment of enlightenment. Yuer wants to see me. Could it be that I missed the day of tinkling with him? Ding's implied meaning. No, as a teacher, one should be more reserved. What happened to Yuer? Is there another problem with the divine soul? It's not my master. I have good news to tell you. Speaking and talking. Black Moon's cheeks turned slightly red. His face is no longer so pale. There are also emotional fluctuations on the face. The joy that cannot be concealed. The proud figure is even more alluring under the moonlight. Good news. Chu Xian's first reaction was to complete the incomplete divine soul. Yes, master. I have all my spirits now. Black Moon smiled happily with crescent-like eyes. And I vaguely feel like I'm about to break through. Black Moon worship master. That's just great. Master is still worried that you may encounter difficulties again. Congratulations to you, my teacher. For the only female disciple under my seat so far. Chu Xian has high hopes for it. Since you have recovered, I happen to hand over the Heavenly Way plan to you for execution, my teacher. Chu Xian also squinted his eyes. Difficult to conceal inner pleasure. When Black Moon heard about the Heavenly Way plan, startled and unable to close their mouths, Chu Xian raised his hand and waved it. A talisman from Tiandafu flew over. Fall into one's hands. At this time, the Heavenly Dao Talisman Seal. The content of the Heavenly Way plan is included in it. You should first understand. Chu Xian briefly mentioned the plan. Of course, he didn't mention the core content. Even so, with the intelligence of the Black Moon, they were all shocked. Master, what a big hand. Black Moon was shocked by the Heavenly Dao plan. How strong is Master? Only then can such a plan be implemented. Now you go back to the Black Moon Tower to execute the Heavenly Way plan. The 9 realms will usher in great changes. This is the opportunity you are waiting for. Grasp it well. Master, please rest assured. I will execute the plan well. Black Moon takes a deep breath. Respectfully, the fist clenched tightly in secret. Finally, Zhengzhou. He will eventually go back. Once the Heavenly Way plan is successful. What's the matter with the Wang family? Compared to him who controls the entire northern territory. What did the Ji family calculate? I believe in your abilities as a teacher. Chu Quan waved his hand and said. Go ahead and practice well. If you don't understand, come back and ask me. If it is inconvenient outside, you can also practice here. As long as you can control and execute the plan, you can. Master. Black Moon left excitedly. Assign the task to others. After the functional improvement of the Black Moon Tower system, he will come back to continue his cultivation. This is the Holy Land. There is a communication symbol in the. He is better able to hide behind the scenes. Control the operation of the Black Moon Tower. After the departure of the Black Moon, Chu Xian continues to cultivate. Waiting for the arrival of the 20-year period. Another 10-year period. What rewards will there be? A year's rush. In a hurry, this year has passed. Chu Xian continued to endure until he entered the body. And the fusion and splitting of Tao. Rapid progress in cultivation. We have already sensed the threshold of the second level of the road. The threshold is sensed. However, the breakthrough is still far away. The breakthroughs in each level of Daojin are too difficult. Even if Chu Xian had enough insights, it also requires a considerable amount of time to accumulate cultural heritage. Chu Xian is still like this. The cultivation of other fallen warriors. You can imagine how difficult it is. No wonder Inkong still stays at the level of pouring into the third level to this day. Even with the Dragon Army's time acceleration disc. Breaking through the distance and advancing to 4 levels. It still requires a considerable amount of time. Before that. Ice Sky Enlightenment is already sufficient. Half of my foot has stepped into the realm of the Tao and reached level 4. Even so. Practice accelerated by time. Accumulating knowledge is still too difficult. He is still the bottom player in the group of great roads. Miao Tianmei Miao ran over. Rubbing against Chu Xian's feet. Chu Xian lowered his head to look. The strength of Tianmei Miao has reached its peak. This kind of speed increase can scare people to death if it spreads out. What's wrong with Tianmei Miao? Are you hungry? Meow, 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 meow. Tianmei Miao looked obediently at Chu Xian. You need to break through the divine realm. Chu Xian pulled out a bottle of elixir. Throw it to Tianmei Miao. Can help him quickly break through to the divine realm. Miao Tianling cat claw grasping medicine bottle. I rubbed against Chu Xian's calf a few times. A super satisfied expression. In no time, she. Lingawawai walked over with a playful expression. All flowers are in full bloom. Brilliant and extraordinary. It looks a bit strange again. Silly clattering. Rarely clattering and clattering. Do you want to go to Fengdu for weird cultivation? Chu Xian surprisingly was able to communicate without barriers. Rarely clattering and clattering. Okay, I know where you like the spiritual energy. Allow you to go to Fengdu for cultivation. Chu Xian is speechless. It was Linghua who went to Ghost King's Valley once. After devouring the eerie ghost energy, he fell in love with that cold and gloomy atmosphere. But there's one thing. Don't devour the ghost tribe. That's all my people. Chu Xian still hopes for the growth of the ghost tribe, competing for the title of Qi Yun Ghost. I want to withdraw 9 prisons. If some are swallowed by the forest flowers. That's really heartbreaking. There aren't many members of the ghost clan in total. Missing one would be a huge loss. Lin Hua nodded. The ghost tribe cannot swallow it. That's the owner's treasure. It's been a while since I used the sky mirror. Chu Xian is preparing to take out the 10,000 sky mirror to connect with the next Chunha. Black Moon suddenly calls voice. Ding 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 ding. Master, the major forces in the northern region have decided. There will be a spot competition in Nanzhou in a month's time. Many famous casual cultivators. They have already entered Nanzhou ahead of schedule. Chu Xianmei raised his eyebrows. The quota competition in the War Demon Valley. Surprisingly, it started early. The battle for spots in the War Demon Valley has started. The War Demon Valley has started ahead of schedule. It also means the layout of all parties in the War Demon Valley. The participants from that year will also appear one after another. What kind of incredible strength should one possess? Only then can the young man monopolize 100 territories. The young man's name is Shao Liang, one of the male protagonist's disciples. Just now, Xu Xian looked up at the sky. The restoration of the rules of heaven and earth in Nanzhou has accelerated again. Participants in the layout of the War Demon Valley. It's almost time to make an appearance. Battle for spots. Although both local and casual cultivators can participate. However, the great power of Beiyu has set levels. Only by breaking through these levels, Umbrella Repair is qualified to participate. Except for Umbrella Shio with a strong support from behind. Umbrella Repair with no background at all. Want to break through levels. Participate in the battle for spots. It's not an easy task. Chu Xian opened the sky mirror. It was discovered that Rin Shangha had already started preparing to come to the Northern Palace. So I didn't continue to follow them. As the battle for the Strategic Valley unfolds, both Ding Yu and Wang Luo will participate. Shao Liang naturally wouldn't be surprised. They all participated as casual cultivators. Chu Xian is looking forward to his performance as a disciple. I hope to be able to compete in the quota battle. Trigger system rewards. The scene arrives on a huge grassland in Nanzhou. At this moment, a competitive arena is being established for the battle. This place is far from the human settlements in Nanzhou, belonging to a barren area. Responsible for establishing a competitive arena. Nature is the three kingdoms of Nanzhou. Behind them are all super powerful forces from the northern regions. The road to Nanzhou has opened. The first level faced by Umbrella Repair. It's through the road to Lanzhou. Even Lanzhou cannot come. Who is eligible to participate in the quota competition? All major forces are on their way to Lanzhou. Equipped with strong players. Umbrella Repair to intercept entry. Since the levels have been set. Of course, there are also rules set. Above the geographical boundary. Cannot take action. Besides, can be exclusive. You can also engage in group fights. At this moment, on the road from Western Zhou to Southern Zhou, a young man with an ordinary appearance is coming towards the Southern Zhou dynasty. He is Shao Liang, who hides his true identity. How could the Southern Zhou festival lack him? On the gateway leading to Southern Zhou, a strong man with 9 levels of terrain watched as Shao Liang walked towards him. Disdainful of being a casual cultivator. You need to have some awareness. Not everyone can participate. Young man, please leave. I won't make it difficult for you. Shao Liang's face remained expressionless. Step by step forward. A long gun in hand. Yo-ho, kid. You're not convinced. Minor scattered repairs. A bit of self-awareness is good. Don't you know? Has 12 emperors scattered and cultivated in this place? Shao Liang spoke up and asked. How old are you? How strong is it? The other party became even more contemptuous after listening to it. Listen up, I've broken through the territory for 500 years. Now it has been 3,000 years since the 9th level cultivation of the land realm. He was also a proud figure of his generation. But never thought about it. Shao Liang sneered with disdain. It took 500 years to break through the territory. 3,000 years of talent, 9 levels of land and environment. It's just waste. You're trying to kill me with a flash of gunfire. The battle ends in the blink of an eye. A figure was nailed to the ground at the checkpoint. A face full of disbelief. Shao Liang continues to move forward. One person alone. Another 9 realms stronger comes to stop. Still losing in an instant. After 3 consecutive defeats in an instant. Sitting in the territory of this passage. Everyone knows that a powerful casual cultivator has arrived. One of the strong ones took action. Normally, If you can defeat 3 people in a row while wandering through levels, or surpass the strong among the sitting ones, will be allowed to pass by. Shao Liang's strength is too strong. The blocker loses too quickly. The major forces occupying the channel are advancing step by step. The warriors are not convinced in their hearts, feeling too embarrassed. Therefore, it directly ignored the winning streak of 3 people. Potential rules that can be passed. Can you take me 3 shots? Can be considered a character. Shao Liang looked at the young man who had been defeated by him and said, 3 shots. Everyone was shocked. Who is this umbrella repair? There must be strong people behind the scenes. Otherwise, how could there be such powerful strength? Lian Tianjiao, a level 1 martial artist in the Earth realm. Defeated by 3 shots, come down from the formation. Strength beyond imagination. A young man walked out. Blocked Shao Liang's way. Great, there are strong people like you in umbrella repair. Only chance. If you can beat me, you have passed this level. The young man held a long spear in his hand. The voices of discussion came from the crowd. It's Shao Ping from the Shao family. One of the ultimate pride of the Shao family. The other party may have to stop here. What's more, Shao Ping is ruthless. If you lose, you're doomed. He may not necessarily have strong supporters behind him. How about a strong person supporting you? Shao Ping did not break the rules. He has the support of the Shao family. A weak individual cultivator. Do you dare to oppose the Shao family? Shao Liang ignored the voices of discussion. Upturned corners of the mouth. Show a disdainful smile. Shao Ping from the Shao family. It's just an arrogant loser. Are you really looking for death? Shao Ping had a gloomy face. The killing intent is chilling. Shao Liang smiled with a wing-like gesture. You, Shao Ping, have a narrow mind. Isn't standing up just to kill me. Even if we win. You won't let me pass smoothly either. You can't hide that little bit of caution from me. Damn it, Shao Ping suddenly took action. A shot came in one go. As fast as lightning. There is a hint of surprise attack. Many of the onlookers showed a disdainful expression. Shao Liang holds a gun and doesn't move. As Shao Ping's gun approached his body by 3 feet. Suddenly slowing down. Mantang's power of time. In order to strike Shao Ping as hard as possible. Destroy his mood. Crushing his pride. Shao Liang used the power of Mantang for the first time. As Shao Ping's attack slows down. On the contrary. Shao Liang's gun. The extremely fast slag discharge is very ordinary and simple with a single blow. However, this one shot instantly pierced through Shao Ping. Just picked him up and flew him out directly. In the eyes of outsiders. Shao Ping launched a surprise attack with 1 shot. As a result, he was instantly killed by someone else. Just take 1 shot and fly away. Defeated cleanly. Not even a trace of resistance. Even worse than those who lost earlier. The onlookers were all shocked. Unbelievably watching the defeated Shao Ping. It's just a surprise attack. Surprisingly, he was defeated so decisively. There is no resistance at all. Shao Ping's strength is a bit weak. Someone couldn't help but speak up. Not just weak. He is very weak, and I doubt his reputation for being weak or strong. Is it brought up by the Shao family? Lan said she heard that the generation of the Shao family is not as good as the previous generation. For the sake of face. It is also possible to blow out a supreme arrogance. Shao Ping is also a bit fierce. With his strength. Nature cannot perceive the power of Mantang's time. That short moment. I just felt like I hesitated for a moment. And then he was shot away by someone. Hear the voices of discussion around you. He couldn't help but spit out a mouthful of blood. Watching Shao Liang's eyes filled with resentment. What are you all doing in a daze? Let's go together. Is it really impossible for him to break through? Shao Liang gave a contemptuous smile. Even trash kills you and finds it dirty. My gun is holding a gun and continuing to move forward to besiege. And how can the environment not stop one's pace? Xu Xian occasionally pays attention to the matter of breaking through levels through casual cultivation. Many scattered cultivators in different regions either fail or retreat. The battle for missing spots. Quota. It is the treasure of the 5 continents that controls the ancient northern region's air transport. Undoubtedly the most precious treasure. It is also the focus of competition among major forces. No matter who or which force it is. Obtained the treasure of Qi luck. All will rise strongly. If we gather all the treasures of Qi from the 5 states, it is highly likely to rise up and ascend to the throne of the Northern Imperial Prince. Once all the treasures of the 5 continents are gathered, it is highly likely to rise up and ascend to the throne of the Northern Imperial Prince. The most important step of the Heavenly Way plan is also within it. Apart from the Heavenly Way plan, Xu Xian also needs to do it. The biggest behind-the-scenes controller of the War Demon Valley game. And the biggest beneficiaries. The treasure of the 5 continents. It must be the person under one's seat. Encounter. The first person to die must also be one's own disciple. Xu Xian pulled out the 10,000 sky mirror. It's time to notify Qining. Let him prepare early. The overall situation in Nanzhou is about to begin. Xu Xian has notified. Qining follows the rules of Nanzhou's heaven and earth and accelerates the restoration. Early preparation is necessary. Just closed the sky mirror. The system's reward suddenly arrived. Your disciple Shao Liang fights alone with 1 shot and 100 arms. Campaign boiling. Transform into a battle box reward. The way of war is powerful and powerful. Xu Xian was amazed when she saw the system rewards. Shao Liang is truly a natural warrior with a bone, heart, and soul. And one person alone holds 100 arms. It's simply outrageous. This combat power is already stronger than Dingyu, right? Shao Liang, this is challenging a level. Xu Xian pulled out a peeping glass. I calculated the distance of the passage from the western Zhou to the southern Zhou. Start actively prying into the situation over there. Screen unfolding. A sound of fighting. A majestic and unparalleled figure shimmering with golden light. The sky-shaking array is rampaging forward and forth. Invincible in all directions. And inside the figure of Jin Guang. It was Shao Liang holding the Star of Destruction. Shao Liang stood horizontally in the crowd. Direct impact. Countless martial artists from different regions flew backwards as soon as they touched each other. Since the battle, Shao Liang also suffered a considerable injury. However, this little injury, for him, it's just an external injury. Vine's ability to slow down attacks. Shao Liang is only in critical moments. Only then will it be used. After all, using vines also requires consumption. With his current strength, it's impossible to unleash the power of Mantang at all. Can only be used at critical moments? What kind of unscrupulous plan is it? To the surprise of Xu Xian, capitalists would burst into tears upon hearing this. Just now, Shao Liang has already broken through the encirclement. This battle is destined to shake the northern regions. Shocked by countless powerful forces, it will definitely become the treasure of Qi luck. The most powerful competitor. Shao Liang's battle spear. Charge forward. Direct explosion. Battle roar. Sweeping across all directions. One shot forced a strong opponent from the terrain to retreat. A flash of body shape. We have already broken through the encirclement. The Western Zhou dynasty has no intention of being unbeatable in battle. The Shao family is a complete waste. Shao Liang laughed wildly. Young people are too crazy. Not good, a voice is coming. Then a big hand flew into the air and patted it. Seeing this scene, Xu Xian twitched at the corner of his mouth. Sure enough, all the powerful forces have such a urine-like nature. Respectfully, the strong have taken action. Shameless old trash. Shao Liang cursed angrily. The god-slaying star shines brightly. War boiling. A shot seems to pierce through the sky. Broken palm. Shao Liang flew out in a flash. But it sprayed 2 mouthfuls of fresh blood. Arrogant kid. I can't keep you. The person who made the move's face changed drastically. It's too demonic. Exclusive 100 Realm Warriors. Consumption is huge. The injury is not light either. In this situation, unexpectedly broke through their own attack. He respects triple cultivation. Even though he didn't use all his strength with that blow just now. It's enough to prove the other party's strength and demons. Now I have offended someone. Once the other person grows up, he will definitely die. Punch towards Shao Liang with a punch. In order to kill with just one strike, he used all his strength with this punch. Ensure that Shao Liang can be killed. However, a soft voice suddenly sounded. I haven't even seen anyone. What is bullying Shao Bei? That punch disappeared without a sound. The person who made the move had a terrifying expression on their face. A strong person suddenly felt a tightness all over their body. He was greatly shocked in his heart. Just open your mouth and ask for help. Just bang. The flesh turned into blood foam. The divine soul has also been annihilated. On a large mountain next to the passage, a strong breath rose up. Every channel in the heavenly realm is guarded by heavenly realm experts. However, when the rising breath quickly fell silent, the other party chose to stop. The person who made the move is even stronger than him. And he didn't find any trace of the other party. This is terrifying. Little life is still important. Anyway, the person who died is not from their own sect. Not even my own younger generation. If you die, then you will die. See here. Confucius expressed confusion. I'm also confused. But Chu Xian knew. This is all thanks to Lu Piapiao taking action from behind. In the heavenly realm, he is almost unbeaten. Unless the other party can briefly break the rules of heaven and earth. Interrupt his state based on the rules of heaven and earth. Otherwise, Lu Piapiao will stand invincible. Chu Xian closes the sky viewing realm. I didn't keep watching anymore. Looking forward to Shao Liang's performance in the quota competition. And their performance in the battle for quality assurance in the War Demon Valley. Claim the way of war. The battle boiled in an instant. As if born for war. Mastering another path. The strength has been enhanced again. Chu Xian is very satisfied. Shao Liang alone occupies 100 lands. The news of successfully passing the level instantly spread throughout the northern regions. Since the introduction of communication services and the hot news list in the northern region created by Black Moon Tower, it can instantly reach the hands of many dancers. This hot news list. It was Chu Xian who suggested that the Black Moon be created by someone else. Summarize the big and small news of Beiyu within a day. And popular news. For this reason, Black Moon Tower has also launched hot training clothing sales. Sell. Being able to grasp the trends of the Beiyu cultivation world in the first place. After half a year of promotion. Not to mention one hot training uniform per person, right? At least 50% of dancers have hot training uniforms in their hands. No need to store or pick up points. Black Moon. We have prepared for the next step of charging for hot news services. Wait until dancers become dependent on hot news clothing. When I'm not used to reading messages all day. Black Moon Tower has launched a monthly fee package. Annual packages, etc. Only by timely payment of fees. Only then can we continue to receive subsequent messages. When Chu Xian heard Black Moon explain the next steps of the plan, I can't help but sigh. No wonder it's called Black Moon. It's really dark enough. One set of means, one set at a time. Money is the capitalist's leak-cutting mentality. After Chu Xian finished listening, proposed some suggestions for Black Moon's plan. Forming a sound system. For example, a popular message or key message. Expose only the upper half of the content. If you want to see the complete content, you need to pay extra to purchase it. Of course, for the convenience of purchase. No need to go to the Black Moon Tower branch every time to pay the fee. VIP benefits can be activated. How much additional fee to pay per month? You can now see the key content information. Can also undertake advertising business. Push messages to people. Whoever wants to become famous, go find Black Moon Tower. Pay according to the number of people covered by push notifications. The wider the range of people you can see, the higher the payment, etc. Black Moon is so foolish even after listening to it. He has always believed that. My own business methods are very high. In order to maximize benefits. My heart is also dark enough. I didn't expect to compete with my master. I am completely a kind-hearted person. Truly worthy of being a master. My heart is really dark. Xu Xian's words. As if opening the door to a new world for him. Many wonderful ideas emerge in an instant. Master. Do you think I should lower the welfare of the personnel in the Black Moon Tower? Improve their work time and ability. Linking rewards to business efficiency. For example, how many tasks need to be completed? Only by doing so can we receive welfare rewards. For example, failure to complete the business will result in punishment. If it causes certain losses, you can even deprive them of some of their cultivation. As compensation to Black Moon Tower. Good guy, capitalists are going to cry when they hear this. It's so fucking tough. Xu Xuanjing's face was straight. We can't let this female disciple. Becoming the Black Heart Pill female demon head. We can't give him any more business experience. He doesn't want to cultivate a dark-hearted female demon head. Especially since we can't exploit our own people anymore. Black Moon, you don't have a black heart. It's like this to everyone. You will still have feelings in your heart. Everything should be done in moderation. Don't be too harsh on yourself. A person's life. Without affection. Despicable sympathy. This avenue is also. Black Moon bowed in her heart and said. The teachings of the Buddha. Black Moon went astray. Going astray and returning to goodness. Xu Xian nodded. Xia Shizuan's guidance. Black Moon knows how to do it. Xu Xian continued to nod his head. There must be a degree in everything. You take control of it yourself. I understand, Lord. Xu Xian is pleased. After all, Black Moon has had extraordinary experiences. It's not so easy to get crooked. Fortunately, it was corrected in a timely manner. The Dark Moon recedes. Continue to promote the implementation of the Heavenly Way plan. Not long after. Black Moon Tower thoughtfully and timely launched a business. A certain Tianjiao walked out of the Black Moon Tower. Distributed and touched the storage bag. Unable to breathe due to heartache. The Black Moon Tower is too dark. Sending messages to millions of people, surprisingly charging a fee. Million lower grade spirit essence equals one message. A spiritual essence. It's incredibly dark. Insufficient spiritual essence. He also pulled out several precious spiritual medicines to replace it for this reason. Ling Jing, I can definitely do it. Just need to monopolize the 10 flavors realm. You can make a name for yourself. Tianjiao's fighting spirit surged towards the level. Pay attention to men. Just gave a little guidance. This is the largest intelligence agency in the southern state. They have their own unique system of harvesting leaks. Because he is a traveler. I've been used to seeing capitalists in my past life. Various tricks. This lifetime. He also wants to experience the joy of a capitalist. The man's name is Xu Xian. Just now. Before the distribution of a certain Black Moon Tower. A man with a pale face and severe injuries. Looking at the message on the heat symbol in my hand. His face turned extremely ugly. Zong Tianjiao, a certain person, has broken through the Nanzhou level alone. One person fights 10 places. Amazing strength. Undoubtedly, he is the ultimate pride of a certain sect. He was angry, but he alone monopolized 12 imperial realms. Why is there no information about oneself? Rushing into the Black Moon Tower to find an explanation. Roaring Black Moon Tower, incomplete information. The landlord has a calm expression on his face. Directly rank prices in front of the other party. Finger pointing. Million spirit essence pushes the business of breaking through Nanzhou levels. Young people should not be irritable. Except for one person occupying 100 pieces of land. The other information doesn't have much value. Want people to know. Nature needs to give something. My Black Moon Tower is known for its reliable intelligence. Now launching this business. It's also for the consideration of all the heavenly pride. Don't think the price is expensive. You should know that the mother server specifically sends a message. But it requires a lot of spiritual energy. And even if you become famous, you can still reap rewards. For example, your elders in your family think you are a talent that can be created. Intensify efforts to cultivate you. Only with effort can there be rewards. The man was stunned. Black Moon Tower still has this kind of operation. And what the landlord said is so reasonable. Becoming famous. Showcased his formidable talent and combat prowess. Must be more valued, right? I am the Supreme Emperor who occupies only 12 imperial realms. Bite your teeth and take out the storage bag. Pass me 100 no. 2 million messages. Okay, no problem. Take over the Spirit Black Moon Tower. The landlord pulled out another sign. Pointing to the package promotion above. Your esteemed guest, please keep an eye on it. Do you want to provide review services? You know the reputation of our Black Moon Tower. Tianjiao, who has our comments, can be more valued. Look. Would you like to activate this VIP package service? Being able to obtain the most accurate results in the first place. The most insider information. Include. Not limited to confidential information of certain forces and Tianjiao. The man is tempted. Touched the storage bag. Just grit your teeth and buy everything. When he leaves the Black Moon Tower. My mind is all in a daze. I always feel like I've been fooled. It seems like a spiritual spirit. Well spent. Touched the deflated storage bag. It's almost empty inside. Poor people are almost unable to afford ammunition. The owner of the black building looked at the row of people in front of him. Have you all seen it? That's all for promoting. Do you understand? I understand. Under the control of the Black Hand of the Black Moon Tower, the landlord. Countless Tianjiao have begun to venture through the Southern Passage. The individual faction Tianjiao, who was originally stationed at the Nanzhou checkpoint. They also quietly left one after another. Take a break through another channel. The whole incident is in chaos. Where are the levels that have not been set up for scattered repairs? All of them have become powerful and arrogant. Used to be a famous place. And Black Moon Tower is making a lot of money. Wait until the high-level officials of those powerful forces react. After strict prohibition. The matter has just come to an end. Many strong individuals are gritting their teeth at the Black Moon Tower. It's to his mother dark. My own pride is also a fool, isn't it? Surprisingly, I was just tricked like this. Xu Xian sighed that Black Moon really has a set of tricks. Taking advantage of Shao Liang's hot events to act quickly. Quickly harvested a group of leaks. Earn a lot of money, bowl by bowl. Capitalists will always shout good guy when they see it. In front of the passage from Nanzhou to Zhongzhou. Dingyu looked at the hot tame in his hand. Trapped in silence. Shao Liang monopolizes 100 territories. My strength is too strong. He is passionate. Exclusive possession of 100 territories. Dingyu can also do it. I, Dingyu, have no woman in my heart. The unparalleled heavenly pride who can slay gods by drawing a sword. How can we lose to others? Sword cultivators have always been powerful. How could we not take advantage of this opportunity? Yang Jianxiu's might. A beautiful figure walked over not far away. Han Yingmeng Dingyu. Han Yingmeng gritted her teeth. Since being thrown away by Dingyu last time, he was so angry that he almost exploded. Swear to give Dingyu a hard beating. This bastard is so hateful. For this, he has been grinding. Only then did the master agree to let him leave Nanzhou. Go to Zhongzhou Pohua Pavilion to break through the territory. Major forces from the northern regions enter Nanzhou. Han Yingmeng returned with the opportunity. Now he has reached a cultivation level of 1 level in the geographical realm. The first time I come back is to find Dingyu's misfortune. I was determined to beat him up hard. Take out a mouthful of malice in your heart. Han Yingmeng is very confident. He is from a geographical location. Ding Yu is strong. There is no possibility of breaking through the territory in Nanzhou. As long as it's not the geographical location. That's definitely not his opponent. Ding Yu finally made me find you? Han Yingmeng gritted his teeth and gritted his teeth. Ding Yu turned around to look. I was stunned for a moment. You are from the floating flower pavilion. Han Yingmeng pondered for a while. Can you do me a favor? He wants to try again. The third level of open swordsmanship. How much difference is left? Last time Han Yingmeng hung it on him, causing a change in his mood. Unable to have a woman on her body. The realm without women in the heart. Now, after several trials and tribulations, Kendo has once again received a huge improvement. Coincidentally, it can be done before reaching the level. Try again. Has there been a breakthrough in one's swordsmanship realm? Han Yunmeng hears words. Almost exploded with anger. Give a cold laugh in your heart. He is now. It's not someone who could have been thrown away casually back then. Help, right? Sure. Let's see if you can afford to live in Dingyu. Let you see the danger of the terrain. Let's crawl under this girl's body. Okay, what can I do for you? Okay, what can I do for you? Dingyu's eyes lit up. Show a smile. Miss Han, you are so kind. I recognized you as a friend in Dingyu. Come and try hanging it on me again. No problem, Han Yingmeng has a cute smile on her face. I couldn't help but sneer inwardly. To be ruthless in secret, one must be determined. You cried out in agony for mercy. Walked over with a graceful posture. Extending a jade arm to embrace the neck of the master Dingyu. The slender and powerful jade legs are coiled around Dingyu's waist. And with fierce force. Dingyu, who wants to be sandwiched, screams for mercy. Han Yingmeng hangs on Dingyu's body. Green face can't resist pink. My breathing has become a bit rapid. Bites silver teeth secretly. The legs coiled around Dingyu's waist began to exert a secret force. Dingyu, who wants to be sandwiched, screams for mercy. However, as he continued to increase his efforts. We have reached the power of the terrain. Dingyu still has no response. Han Yingmeng was secretly shocked in his heart. Dingyu's physical body is too powerful. But no matter how strong it is, how about it? Not entering the territory. Dingyu, who has always been unable to resist his progressive power. Feeling the warm and fragrant soft jade in my arms. And the pungent aroma enters the nose. Without any inner turmoil. Calm mind without waves. Not moved by beauty. His heart felt like a cold sword wind. But it's not that we've lost our emotions. Even though Han Yingmeng's legs are exerting force. How to vigorously hold on to him. Dingyu still has no waves in her heart. The sword is in my heart. At this moment, Dingyu realized. A flash of inspiration flashed in his mind. As if grasping what the master said, there is no woman in the heart. The mysterious and unpredictable realm of swordsmanship, where pulling a sword can slay a god. At this moment, Dingyu is full of energy and energy. Bright laughter. Ha ha ha, I will always be the one who slaughters the gods in Dingyu. Master, I am about to reach the point where there is no woman in the mirror. The realm where drawing a sword can slaughter gods. Han Yingmeng's face turned red from being suppressed. At this moment, it has already exploded with all its might. However, Dingyu remained steadfast and motionless. I even laughed wildly. He's all confused. How did Dingyu break through the geographical boundary? When did it break through? Does he also have a great chance? Otherwise, why break through so quickly? Why can we break through the geographical boundaries in Nanzhou? He's not waiting for him to figure it out yet. One hand has already grabbed his collar. Just like last time. Han Yingmeng hasn't finished a sentence yet. The body becomes uncontrollable. Taking off in the air. I was casually thrown aside by Dingyu. Still without any resistance. Han Yingmeng was so angry that he almost exploded in mid-air. Thank you very much, Miss Han, for your help. I saw Dingyu. Another big step forward. I also need to go through the levels. Exclusive possession of 100 territories. Speak up, Dingyu gave a wild smile. The body transformed into a swordlight and flew away. Dingyu awa. Han Meng got up and stepped forward. Explosive momentum. Freely venting one's anger. Damn it, don't leave. Dingyu came out of Nanzhou. However, returning to Nanzhou, walked towards the level. Every day, there are casual cultivators who come to challenge levels. Warriors from various factions who sit on the channel. We've already gotten used to it. Seeing Dingyu walking, I don't mind either. You see, there's another kid with a rough head. Two martial artists whispering to each other. These days, even cats and dogs want to pass levels. No matter how it looks, it doesn't seem like a strong person. How many strong players can there be in casual training? Hey. I came here a while ago to challenge levels. The Tianjiao Shuangzi, who monopolize many territories. It is a true umbrella repair from various forces. I can count it with one hand. The one who monopolizes 100 territories and is renowned for his reputation in the north. It could be a casual repair. However, behind it lies a powerhouse of the heavenly realm. It can no longer be regarded as an ordinary casual practice. With the support of such a strong individual, the scattered cultivation. Breaking through our Zhengzhou channel. It's just going through a process. Just this little brat. Don't talk about passing levels. We can be scared to death by talking loudly. Funny Dingyi is walking step by step. Rapidly draw the sword. Step forward with one arrow. Fly towards those two chatterboxes. The first one blocking it. With just one sword, it flew out. The second one also took off with a single sword. Suddenly, the Zhengzhou channel caused a sensation. Countless martial artists from different regions have run out. Among them, there are also the Tianjiao of the powerful forces in Zhengzhou. This person is really impressive. Although the ones intercepted earlier were all ordinary characters. But at least they are all players who have advanced to 89 middle school. Dingyu wields a sword while hand sky sword body swordsmanship intense. Like a divine sword emitting supreme sword intent. Your Tianjiao from Zhengzhou only has the strength. Then I'll have Heiyue Tower promote and advertise for you on your behalf. All the arrogant people in Zhengzhou took a deep breath. This person is definitely a top-notch powerhouse. A demonic existence. Behind it is either the unparalleled arrogance of a certain major sector. Either with the support of a peerless powerhouse behind them. Regardless of the situation. Those who sit on the land cannot take action anymore. So everyone made way. As for whether the other party came with a challenging mindset, they don't care. There is no reason to help others become famous. Dingyu took a look. This is not right. I'm here to challenge setting the ground. These people are not taking action. How to challenge oneself. Swing arm. How to demonstrate strength that is not weaker than that guy. The most evil in Nanzhou belongs to oneself. The tone is so arrogant that I need to hit 100. Those who dare not confront are all trash. Retreat. It can only indicate that there is no Tianjiao in Zhengzhou, and all of you are useless. I will make the Black Moon Tower widely spread. I can't bear it anymore. This guy is too arrogant. Don't give him some color to see. Has there been no one in Zhengzhou who bullied us? One of the seductive women twisted her slender waist and walked out. Sneered and said arrogantly, "Kid. I want to see what you can do." Everyone heard the sound and looked around. Unexpectedly discovered to be the miraculous fairy of the floating flower pavilion. Claimed invincible within the 9 realms. It seems that kid is doomed this time. Dingyu looked at it. 100 women from the floating flower pavilion. Go on the side. For the sake of Miss Han helping me twice. I won't beat up your floating flower pavilion anymore. You speak recklessly without shame. Watching the seductive woman drive me crazy. Exploding fiercely all over. Blossoming petals, unleashing the power of free and unrestrained desire. Instantly towards Dingyu Sha. It's really troublesome. Sword light pierces through heaven and earth. Like a ruffian refining that traverses through the air. All petals are shattered. Desire also collapses. Directly thrust towards the woman. The seductive woman had an incredulous expression on her face. Then the whole person flew backwards and out. Blood spurts wildly. A firm blow. What kind of demon-like existence is this? The Zhangzhou Tianjiao people who were watching all had a big change in their faces. This person is no weaker than the one in the Western Zhou corridor. But no matter what kind of demon he is, if you dare to insult Zhangzhou, you cannot kill him. Since the other party is going to challenge the 100 emperors. 100 emperors. Then let's fight in Zhangzhou. The Tianjiao people have been shot out of anger. Everyone is making every effort to take action. Without reservation at all. A big war has broken out. In the originally slightly empty passage, Dingyu alone occupies 100 territories to besiege. Sword light crosses horizontally. The sword also falls like raindrops. Encirclement from 100 places. Unexpectedly, he had no choice but to. Heaven and earth for me. A torrent of 10,000 swords. Dingyu waved her hands. Sword light blooms. Cover him inside. And the sword light is increasing. The sword transformed into a ceremonial sword. Accompanied by a loud bang. Sword light is like a rolling torrent. Sword intent fills the channel. The domineering and unparalleled bombardment broke through by D's encirclement and killing. Your disciple Dingyu monopolizes 100 territories. A torrent of 10,000 arrows. Vibration Northern Domain. The way to reward. Oh, not bad. Xu Xian was stunned. Dingyu also went to pass the levels. And monopolize 100 territories. Not falling behind Shao Liang. Surprisingly, he has already mastered the torrent of 10,000 swords. This domineering technique. Swordsmanship. Shao Liang seems unable to suppress Dingyu. You can be truly a senior brother. Xu Xuanqi happily comprehended the principles of the series of ways. An additional path has been added. He is currently pondering. Do you want Elephant Star to take a chance? With the current strength of Elephant Star, there is no problem with Emperor Zhanbai. As soon as the puppet comes out, it's fine. Just such a deliberate request. I'm afraid it won't trigger the system's reward. Xu Xian can only dispel this idea. I don't know if Wang Luo will try to break through. Wang Luo's combat effectiveness is relatively weak. After all, his talent is in alchemy. Chu Pingfan has a strong combat power. After all, it is the ultimate path of cultivation. It's just that his cultivation is relatively low. Did not break through to the 9th level of the Imperial Realm. I'm afraid I won't be able to pass the 100 Emperors Pass. Emperor Shao Liang of Southern Zhou looked at the message in the Rexon symbol. Eyebrow raised. Surprisingly, there is someone whose strength is not weaker than him. He cultivates the infinite realm of martial arts. An incredibly powerful skill. Ask yourself, no one in the same class can match him. Now seeing a person whose strength is not weaker than oneself. The first thing he thought of. It's the senior brothers I haven't met yet. Is it one of the senior brothers? Emperor Luo of the Northern Zhou dynasty. Looking at the information on the hot news server, he knew immediately that the person was Dingyu. Looking up towards the direction of Nanzhou, he felt like he wanted to take a break too. In terms of combat effectiveness, he is not as good as his senior brother Dingyu. However, will his strength be weak? No, it definitely surpasses Copper Mirrors. The power of the Void Skyfire is incredibly powerful. And he also refined it. Special pills that incorporate formations and prohibitions can be used. By relying on these means, we can pass the ground level. Not too difficult. Thinking about it this way, Wang Luo inspires his spirit. Heading towards Nanzhou. It's time to go back. Self-created Zhengdan Jingdan. It's also time for the interview. He wants the people of the Wang family to live in regret. Let some people clearly wish to kill themselves. But with a helpless expression. He wants the entire northern territory to know about him. Wang Luanai is a true genius of the Dandao. A peerless demon that opens up a new path of alchemy. Wang Luo walked through the Eastern Zhou passage. The battle broke out quickly. The martial artists in the Eastern Zhou corridor launched a fierce attack. We must suppress these demons. Otherwise, wouldn't it be like appearing like you're really useless? The Eastern Zhou corridor is dominated by the strong terrain of Tianding Mountain. Strike hard. The pill keeps popping. I don't care about the injury at all. Even swallowing pills with explosive potential. However, they are facing the internet. Turning the internet into a fireman. Skyfire burning in the void. Burn all sides and wave your hands. One pill after another is suspended in Shenzhou. Zhang Kuang laughed and said that Dandao is not just about refining drugs. You have no knowledge of Dandao. Look at my array pill, Jingdan. Various pills scattered in all directions. Burst with a bang. Various killing formations, static formations, and changing formations have emerged one after another. A large group of people are trapped in the forbidden formation. The martial artists who originally besieged Wang Luo's territory. In an instant, it was reduced by 90%. The people of Tianding Mountain are foolish. Can Dan still do this? How to refine it? The northern region is shaking again. Especially with the emergence of the Jindan Jingdan. This kind of supercognitive Dan refreshed the common sense of all alchemists. Some dancers ran to the Black Moon Tower. Inquire if this special pill is available for sale. The Northern Zhou royal family once again became a joke. Your disciple Wang Luo Dan Dao. The Golden North Jade rewards the way of honor. Chu Xian was overjoyed. These disciples are enough for awesome. Triggered the system reward again. Don't waste your hard work cultivating. Another path. The path of integration has the ability to integrate everything. Of course, there must be an upper limit to this financing. It's impossible to merge things that are too high level than oneself. After Chu Xian received the Daos. Now I have mastered a total of 9 principles. The path required to open up a smaller version of the main road. Another step forward. After understanding the way of integration, Chu Xian attempted to use the path of integration. Merge all the roads into a small avenue. After trying a few times. Finally integrated successfully. After fusion, the Dao becomes even more powerful. With the path of integration, it will assist. Chu Xian. The fusion and separation of channels have become easier. Among several disciples. Shao Liang broke through the passage. Ding Yu broke through. Wang Luo also broke through. There are no disciples to break through anymore. Chu's ordinary cultivation has ultimately weakened a bit. If he also had the opportunity to advance to the 9th level of cultivation. So breaking through channels can also be achieved. It can also be. Vibration Northern Domain. No more disciples will break through the passage. Chu Xian doesn't either. Pay more attention but observe the situation in Nanzhou. As the restoration of the rules of heaven and earth accelerates. All parties have already begun to enter the game. The War Demon Valley involves the 5 continents of the northern regions. Shi Yun Shi Bao. Anyone who receives the news. There is nothing unmoved. Chu Xian has a premonition. Apart from the currently known forces. There must be other forces from outside the region involved. Breaking through the passage into Nanzhou. It's the first level that Brother Umbrella faces. And in the knockout stage. Advance to the end. Another level. Only after entering the quota allocation battle. Achieve at least one victory. To obtain a spot to enter the War Demon Valley. Shao Liang will not participate in the knockout stage. Ding Yu and Wang Luo are naturally the same. If willing. They won't even participate in the competition for the number of spots. The War Demon Valley is as quiet as you want. Which force can block it? Chu Xian took a look at the quota competition. It's just a farce. Suddenly lost interest. The grand play is still about to begin in the War Demon Valley. When Qin returns. Battle for spots. After this round. I'm afraid it will take several years. Only then will we wait for the arrogance of various forces. The final to compete for the number of spots. Ding Yu and Wang Luo have returned. The 2 of them came back together. Greet Master. Get up now. Chu Xian is very satisfied with these 2 disciples. Let me introduce you to it. Elephant Star Black Moon. I have met 2 senior brothers. Black Moon sighed inwardly. Undoubtedly a disciple of the Master. Exclusive possession of 100 territories. A fierce person who challenges levels. Sure enough, the demon is extraordinary. Have you met Junior Sister? Junior Brother Ding Yu and Wang Luo return the gift. Continuing. Wang Luo casually took out a few bottles of pills as a gift for the meeting. Ding Yu is not behind either. This guy is in the secret realm of the Emperor Spirit Clan. I have plundered a lot of treasures. Thank you, senior brothers. You don't need to be polite to your own family. Wang Luo waved his hand and said. Seeing that both senior brothers are not paying attention to themselves, Black Moon couldn't help but doubt her beauty. As a junior sister anticipated, the scene of senior brothers showing their hospitality did not appear. Especially senior brother Ding Yu. Those eyes seem to have no women at all. Not to mention being attracted by one's own beauty. But on second thought, that's right. If you're easily misled by beauty, be very attentive to oneself. That's not worthy of being a disciple of a master. I'm not worthy to be my own senior brother or master. There's someone who's really amazing. I feel that his strength is not weaker than mine. Ding Yu sighed and said. Chu Xian smiled. That's nature. Shao Liang was born with war drums, war stars, and war souls, carrying precious treasures like a totem. How could our strength be weak? That's your junior brother Shao Liang. What is our junior brother? Ding Yu and Wang Ruo were shocked. Black Moon was also shocked. Shao Liang's strength. He knows better than others. Except for you. Wei Shi also took in a few disciples outside. Chu Xian smiled. There are 2 disciples of Jinling. There is also a servant. What you will encounter in the future. Ding Yu and Wang Luo were stunned, looking at the other person in confusion. Has Master ever left the small courtyard? Since I became a teacher, they haven't seen the Master leave the small courtyard for half a step. Master is too powerful and mysterious. Accepting such a demonic disciple without leaving home. Ding Yu felt the pressure. I must work hard to cultivate myself. We must never be caught up by our junior brothers. Pay attention to this man with a shining head. Breakthrough has been completed. This is his first equipment after breaking through. We need to call for a few more people to support us. Coincidentally, the disciples are all here. As a teacher, I will explain cultivation to you. How much can one comprehend? Look at your destiny. Upon hearing this, King Dingyu, Luo Shangxin, hurriedly and respectfully sit down. Always listen. Black Moon also sat down. This is the first time he has listened to his master explain the way of cultivation. Chu Xuanduan sat on a chair. Exhibition of the shaking god statue. The whole person looks like a truly unparalleled superpower. Prosperous halo activated. Covering everyone's road transport. Wrapping one's mouth with a sense of morality. As soon as she spoke, she reminded me. A few people fell into a wonderful state. Having a better understanding and insight into cultivation. Certain bottlenecks and areas that cannot be fully understood. An instant realization. Dear, the journey has been smooth. There won't be any more bottlenecks. Even the heavenly realm will not have any obstacles. Just need to cultivate enough. Accumulate enough. Can break through. Chu Xian stopped explaining. The halo of prosperity is still open. Watching the crowd trapped in comprehension. Silently picked up the teacup and took a sip. This is his first explanation after breaking through the Tao realm. Practice is not used in the past. He is talking about the Tao. The true meaning of direct access to Tao realm. Of course, the realm of Dingyu and others is still low. Unable to comprehend high and deep depths. Touching the heavenly realm in advance is already the limit. Chu Xian is considering taking some time. Let the disciples below gather together. Say it again. Now he has reached the end of his life. Use the 10,000 sky mirror to transmit people over. There is no difficulty involved. But this matter will also have to wait until after the War Demon Valley Emperor Shao Liang has arrived in Nanzhou. Chu Xian decided to have him come to pay his respects. Get to know a few people from Dingyu. Beiyu Wuzhou. Shi Yun Shi Bao. No matter what, it cannot fall into the hands of others. Whether it's Dingyu or Shao Liang. They all have enough strength to compete. Besides, Qining is not an ordinary person either. After all, it was Emperor Qinzun who unified the southern Zhou dynasty. I must have left a backup on the abandoned treasure. After the decision, Xu Xian asked Chu Yi to take a trip. Bring Shao Liang along. He remembered Du Yuan. Du Yuan, who has just broken through the heavenly realm. It's time to meet him too. Xu Xian's impression of Du Yuan is very good. We had a great conversation back then. Since I have become a disciple under my seat. The qualifications are not bad either. Then cultivate and cultivate. At least become a God realm powerhouse. Immediately instruct Chu Yi. Also bring Du Yuan. Shao Liang is practicing on a certain mountaintop. Waiting for the opening of the War Demon Valley. Go in and compete for opportunities. Searching for the treasure. Lu Piapiao stood by to guard him. The gaze towards Shao Liang was full of tenderness. Suddenly, a figure appeared. Silent and uninteresting. Lu Piapiao's expression changed greatly. The person coming is too strange. Suddenly appearing. He was unaware of his body shape beforehand. In a blink of an eye, we will use the small technique of sacrificing to the Heavenly Emperor. Placing the divine soul within the rules of heaven and earth. Shao Liang also stood up at the first time. Mantang's ability needs to be stimulated to the extreme. Give it a brief delay. Come on, my lord. Let me pick you up for a trip. Chu Yi spoke coldly. Who is your master? Shao Liang calmly said. After Master Chu Yi finished speaking. Raise your hand and wave it. Directly include Shao Liang, including Lu Piapiao. Trapped in divine power. The figure disappeared in place. On the other side, Du Yuan is in the Great Qin Empire. Sitting in the distribution of Black Moon Tower. He just broke through the heavenly realm not long ago. Feeling wise about my initial decision. If it weren't for decisively serving as a disciple and servant to the Lord. How could I break through the heavenly realm in such a short time? Even whether it can break through to the heavenly realm is unknown. Your Majesty is too powerful. After a little cultivation, I became a heavenly realm powerhouse. The divine realm is not unattainable either. Du Yuan has decided to do a good job for his superiors. There can't be any relaxation at all. Suddenly, a figure appeared silently in front of him. Not waiting for any reaction from Du Yuan. Directly carried him away. Shao Liang is a disciple of Chu Xian. So the Chu doctor will also talk about it. Facing Du Yuan, we don't have to be so polite anymore. Not even saying a word. Just carry it and leave. Who are you? Du Yuan was shocked. What a strong person this is. I have no resistance at all. Even at the peak of the heavenly realm, it cannot be achieved, can it? The divine realm is definitely a legendary divine realm powerhouse. Rumor has it that we haven't seen each other for a long time. Is the divine realm deceiving people? Why does the divine realm focus on oneself? The master wants to see you. Chu Yu replied with a sentence. Du Yuan was taken aback for a moment. Then it came to mind that Chu Xian was revered. He was instantly excited. Ding Yu and a few others are still in the process of enlightenment. Chu Yi has already brought the person back. The Lord has brought it. Chu Xian nodded. Chu Yi has returned to the small world. Shao Liang saw Chu Xian, who had his own light replenishing artifact. And the divine fragrance of Han Tian. Immediately bowing to the ground. Shao Liang pays his respects to the Lord. Du Yuan was in a daze for a moment. He also knelt down with a thud. Du Yuan pays his respects to your highness? Chu Xian smiled slightly. Sit down, your senior brothers and sisters are still in the process of enlightenment. Since you're here. As a teacher, let me give you a lecture once. Thank you very much, master. Shao Liang was extremely excited. Chu Xian looked at Lu Piapiao and Du Yuan. You guys should also sit down. Let's listen together. How much can one comprehend? It all depends on your nature. Thank you, senior. Honoring the glory of prosperity launched. Chu Xian gave a lecture to Shao Liang and his 3 companions once. The 3 of them gradually entered a state of enlightenment. The first person to wake up is Du Yuan. The aura on my body is somewhat unsettled. Seems to be about to break through. He just kept suppressing it. Afraid that the breakthrough at this moment may affect others. Chu Xian glanced at him. Shao Du woke up with a smile. If you break through, then break through. I won't disturb them. After obtaining permission from the superior, Du Yuan begins to break through. Breakthrough from the heavenly realm to the heavenly realm double. He just broke through the heavenly realm not long ago. This is another breakthrough for everyone. Du Yuan sighed with emotion. Undoubtedly a super awesome big shot. I broke through with just one talk. Half a day later, Lu Piapiao woke up. He has also broken through his realm. He suddenly recovered from his divine soul state. The physical body is not an ordinary physical body, but rather a condensed force of rules. The physical body can be transformed into the power of rules at any time. The whole person relies on the rules of heaven and earth. He cultivated a state beneficial to other dancers. Soon after, Shao Liang also woke up from an epiphany. Thank you very much, Master. Shao Liang gained a lot from this epiphany. Excitedly kowtow and thank you. Chu Xian called out Ding. You and others got to know each other for a while. Ding you saw with her own eyes that she ranked 100th on the hot news list. After the first person. With a strong sense of war, I lost my ground. Let's have a fight. Shao Liang quickly agreed to it. Chu Xian asked them to go to the small world to test the secret realm. Struggling and striving to create. Only Chu Yun is left in the yard. After a while, I went back to the ancestral home of the Chu family. He wants to guide the alchemy team of the Chu family. Alchemy and guidance on some backup cultivation of the Chu family. The Chu family today. Almost Chu Yun speaks in one voice. As long as he makes the decision. No one dares to violate it. Do you dare to believe it? Being a ghost won't spare you. This sentence actually comes from here. Just now. Shao Liang and his companions entered the small world for the first time. It's all shocking. Genius treasures are everywhere. Spiritual beasts in the heavenly realm are not uncommon. A golden light shone even further away. Seems to have a powerful presence. Dingyu pointed to the golden path and acted as a guide. That's Senior Brother Buddha. He's quite special. Cultivation has already become a divine realm. I won't know the exact weight. Centrally continuing. To the north, there is a gloomy valley. That's Ghost King Valley. Fengdu Gue Wang. It's also a divine realm. The 3 of Shao Liang were deeply shocked. Servants are all cultivators in the divine realm. Du Yuan felt ashamed. More grateful to Chu Xian. I am so scumbag. He is willing to take himself as a servant. Among all the servants, I am the most scumbag. If it weren't for one of the original characters, Your Highness will definitely not accept you. Must work hard to cultivate. Strive to break through the divine realm as soon as possible. The one who brought us here is. Shao Liang spoke up and asked. He's a little more special. It was created by the master. We don't know the specifics either. His name is Chu Yi. 9 levels of divine realm. Wang Luo sighed and said. Created by the master. Shao Liang was greatly shocked. How powerful is master? Surprisingly created it. Such a powerful existence. You will know in the future. Let's go test the secret realm. Play a game where Dingyu pulls Shao Liang Jin. Enter the trial secret realm. The 2 of them had a big fight in the trial secret realm. Guns come and swords go. In the end, Dingyu emerged victorious. Paying a heavy price to kill Shao Liang. In the blink of an eye, the period of 20 years is coming. Chu Xian is full of expectations. What rewards will be given in 20 years? At this time, new members have been added to the thief group. One more person has been added to the Kaidao realm. Belonging to the thief creatures. It was the dragon army who brought it into the group. My name is Gueran. It's a thief turtle. Encountered the dragon army while wandering the bandits. Being pulled into the group. Send gifts to Chu Xian as soon as you enter the group. The thief creatures may have been holding it for a long time. Slight contact with people. So I really like water groups. Chatting passionately with a group of dojo dancers. I gave some gifts as gifts. Therefore, those members of the Dao group are becoming more active. The Dao fortune obtained from the original Taoist scriptures also increases accordingly. However, there is still a gap before upgrading. Chu Xian is still a cultivator who has reached the first level of the Tao. Insufficient accumulation of cultural heritage. Dao has not yet completed its transformation. But it's already close to the second level of Daojin. This kind of cultivation speed. If other Daojin dancers find out, I'm afraid it will startle my chin. Feeling like a waste. Which path is the breakthrough of the ultimate warrior? Not in units of 10,000 years. Battle for spots. The knockout round has come to an end. The battle for the number of spots will begin in a month. Chu Xian is too lazy to pay attention to it. He is currently mainly concerned about the rules of heaven and earth in Nanzhou. Waiting for the opportunity to imprint the gospel of the heavenly way. Replace some of the original rules of heaven and earth. Slowly erode the entire southern Zhou dynasty's rules of heaven and earth. Replace it with the heavenly way rule. Thoroughly control everything in southern Zhou. On this day, Chu Xian was practicing. Promoting the transformation of Dao Zhe. The system's rewards suddenly arrived. Your ghostly granddaughter leads 100 ghosts on a night tour to pass levels. Shocking countless powerful individuals. Shocking the entire northern region. Reward allocation rules. Chu Xian was taken aback for a moment. You are an 100 ghosts embark on the shocking challenge. Move the entire northern region. Surprise joy. No white pain. This ghostly granddaughter. Surprisingly brought unexpected rewards to oneself. Take out the peeping glass. Peering into the passage towards the Eastern Zhou dynasty. At this moment, the Eastern Zhou corridor is in chaos. The sound of ghosts occasionally rings out. A gloomy aura permeates the passage. Several dancers with triple or quadruple terrain. They were all possessed by ghosts. Losing control of the body. Attacking and causing trouble everywhere. The heavenly realm stronger sitting on the Eastern Zhou corridor. Entangled by a man in black. Both sides are in a standoff. There's no time to free up your hands to suppress the chaos. Coming from within the battlefield. I said being a ghost wouldn't spare you. A sharp girl wants to withdraw from the channel. On a certain hill in the passage. A young man's face was filled with fear. Suddenly, a figure appeared. Wearing a red robe like blood. A pale-faced woman appeared in front of him. The eerie and terrifying sobs are raging. The woman in red lifted her hand. On the slender jade fingers are long, cold nails. A gloomy and ghostly aura permeates the air. Grab directly at the young man's chest. Help, scream in fear when facing the battle. Crazy retreat. A look of fear filled his mind and spirit. Unable to fully unleash one's strength. Seems to have become an ordinary person. This is one of the characteristics of ghosts. It can be terrifying. Those with weak willpower are easily disturbed. Unable to fully unleash one's strength. Be reckless at this moment. A punch mark hits. The scorching power directly drove the woman in red away. Ghost weeping and scattered. Someone dressed in white clothes. A cold and stern face. Wrinkled his brow as he looked at Lin Jin, who was unbearable. Big brother, kill him quickly. Kill him quickly. Lin Jin has found the backbone. Crazy with joy. Hiding behind the man in white and shouting. The woman in red has a cold and gloomy expression on her face. Grit one's teeth and look at the man in white. Lin Baiyun, you need to protect him. You can protect him for a while. I can't protect him for a lifetime. Lin Baiyun frowned and said. Why have you changed? Becoming a so-called ghost. I was very curious about ghosts at that time. Why don't you come with me? Lin Baiyun, I am a fierce ghost. Coming only for the sake of survival. I advise you not to meddle in your affairs. My ghost tribe is not easy to deal with. The female ghost in red is very wary. I don't know if Lin Baiyun is easy to provoke. You have already alarmed the entire northern territory. Soon there will be strong men coming. I think they are all very interested in ghosts. Lin Baiyun smiled for a moment, watching the Heavenly Realm powerhouse sitting in the passage, confronting black-clothed man. That's a yoga person, right? Your ghost tribe is related to Chu Pingfan. Speaking of Chu Pingfan, Lin Baiyun's face turned ugly. Right at this moment. A figure emerged. Entangled him, you killed someone. It's the mysterious law of Yuer Cc Luo. Yuer's move. Instantly entangled Lin Baiyun. The battle was very intense. Unexpectedly, Yuer will not be able to gain an advantage for a while and a half. Chu Xian watched the situation of the Eastern Zhou corridor. I roughly understand what happened now. Red-clad female ghost persecuted by Lin Jin. In order to maintain his innocence, directly exploded the body. Let go of a sentence that even if you're a ghost, you won't be spared. The divine soul fled and fled. Coincidentally met Yuer. Turn him into a fierce ghost. Practicing the ghost clan technique. Tonight, Yuer brings the ghost tribe back to Nanzhou. By the way, help the woman in red take revenge. So there was the matter of a white ghost passing through the levels. But according to the current situation, it will continue to develop. Soon there will be strong ones arriving. With the strength of ghosts such as Yuer. I'm afraid it's going to be terrible. Chu Xian waved his hand. Fengdu Ghost King and 2 Heavenly Realm Ghost clans appear. Go pick up Yuer and come back. It was carried by the Ghost King. The Ghost King should leave with 2 Heavenly Realm powerhouses in an instant. Since the Ghost Clan is in this world, it's time to show off our strength too. You may not even dream of guessing. This has been at home for 20 years. A otaku who has never stepped out of the house. What kind of stimulation did you receive? Finally realized that I couldn't keep up with the times anymore. Still marveling at how young people nowadays truly know. You can guess in the comments section to play. Bold guesses. Just now. Dongzhou corridor. Lin Jin kept emitting mournful screams. Battle and retreat on the 2 sides of the underworld. However, as the channel warrior regained his senses. Calm down and concentrate. Start counterattacking. Soon, the group of ghosts fell into the disadvantageous position. The aura of the distant Heavenly Realm powerhouse has arrived. Yoga enthusiasts can't handle it anymore. Yuer is in a hurry. You have to ask for help to do it. Right at this moment. 2 powerful ghostly energies sweep through the channel and vibrate. All warriors shout Ling Baiyun. Crazy retreat. 24 or so meters tall nearby. A ferocious and terrifying ghost descended in an instant. The breadth of the passage's heavenly realm is fully revealed. Wudang is a ghost tribe. Mortal deceased. Immortal spirit. You can all enter my ghost tribe. Transforming into a fierce ghost. Desperate revenge. The terrifying ghost sound spreads everywhere. Some casual cultivators clenched their fists. Transforming into a fierce ghost. As long as the divine soul remains immortal, it can be transformed into a fierce ghost. There is a chance to seek revenge for one's life. This undoubtedly provides an additional way out in despair. Everyone expressed willingness to join. Chu Xian has been keeping an eye on the situation. The reason why the Ghost King was sent to visit. It is to prevent possible divine realm powerhouses from appearing. As a result, such a big thing did not have a divine realm appearing. Could it be that there is no divine realm in the northern regions? Otherwise, the emergence of the new race of the Ghost Clan. They don't pay attention. Or maybe it's because of the Ghost Tribe led by Yuer. They are all transformed by the divine souls of human warriors. That's why I didn't take action. The Ghost King has returned. The Ghost Tribe has added over 100 members. Although it was acquired through transformation. But after all, they belong to the members of the Ghost Tribe. Perhaps the talent is much worse than that of the Ghost race that has become a secluded race. There are still 1 or 2 talented individuals among them. The Ghost King brought all members of the Ghost Clan back to the Fengdu secret realm. Teach more Ghost Clan techniques. And enhance their strength. Grandfather, I'm back. Yuer stood gracefully in front of Chu Xian. A very obedient appearance. Chu Xian raised her hand and rubbed her. You have a good head and done a beautiful job. Added new members to the ghost tribe. I secretly rejoice in my heart. No white pain, Yuer. Make her a saint of the ghost tribe. In the future, she will be in charge of the ghost clan. On talent and potential. Yuer is much stronger than the Fengdu Ghost King. How could Yuer be willing to leave the ordinary? Come back alone. Come back alone. Chu Xian asked with a smile. Yuer and Chu Pingfan are almost inseparable. Now coming back alone. There must be something going on. Yuer muttered her mouth. Grandfather has an old girl who pesters Fanfan every day. Do you think I should draw him as a ghost? Everyone says they don't like old girls anymore. He still managed to come closer with all his might. Too annoying. And I heard he has an engagement. For the sake of Fanfan, he actually wants to break the contract. His fiancée AE is not easy. Very impressive. Before Fanfan went to the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Known as the first pride of the Eastern Zhou dynasty. The children chattered incessantly. They are all complaining about Yu Beibei's entanglement with Chu Pingfan. Too annoying. But in terms of tone, I dislike Beibei. However, she also fell in love with Yu Beibei's body. Controlling Yu Beibei's body. Controlling Yu Beibei's body. Confused with Chu Pingfan. Chu Xian's expression was strange upon hearing this. How do you feel about Chu Pingfan, Yuer, and Yu Beibei? The relationship between the three people. Something's not quite right. Yuer continued to ask with a twisted expression. What is Grandpa's solution? You can let that Yu Beibei be possessed by me. Will it not be affected? Chu Xian's face was speechless. Yuer came back alone for this matter. Yu Beibei is not even progressive. Yuer has already advanced to the 9th level. The speed of strength improvement exceeds imagination. Actually, it was also expected by Chu Xian. Yuer's talent is terrifying. I'm afraid I devoured some bullet souls during the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Refined some divine souls. The rapid improvement of strength is inevitable. The cultivation of the Ghost Clan is inherently different from that of the Nine Realms dancers. He is a ghost with 9 levels of territory. A person who has not progressed even one step up. Even if he presses down. Suppressing ghost tears. Will still have a significant impact on Beibei. Yul continued to wriggle and say. The book I want. Tell me to go to the Eastern Zhou Zhuang Ghost Clan. But I don't want him to interfere with me. Chu Xian understands. Those ghost elders in Tianjin are all his elders. I went to the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Yuer only has the authority to obey orders. No autonomy. That's why he came back to find Chu Xian. Okay, I'll do as you wish. Chu Xian waved his hand to seal the capital secret realm. Directly moved it out. Supported in the palm of the hand. All the ghost tribes inside have arrived outside the capital city. Bowing to the ground. From now on. Yuer is the Holy Maiden of the Ghost Clan. Holy Maiden of the Ghost Clan. No lower in status than the Ghost King. Also not under the jurisdiction of the Ghost King. Carrying the charm of the Ghost Tribe. Chu Xian waved his hand. A gloomy gray little bell. Appearing in front of Yuer. This is the Holy Spirit of the Virgin Mary. Can calm and capture souls, control souls. No 100 ghosts dare not disobey it. Nong Yuer is overjoyed. Take the bell. Prostrate oneself on the ground. Thank you, Grandpa. The other ghost tribes are bowing down to Yuer one after another. Visiting the Virgin Mary. Yuer has a happy smile on her face. Wave your hand up. You're welcome. Playing with the bell in my hand. I am extremely happy in my heart. This is a precious treasure. And there is a spiritual connection with him. No one can take the bell away. Chu Xian continued a little more. A heavenly cleanliness elder in the Ghost Clan. To temporarily follow Yuer. Listen to Yuer's orders. Do you understand? It's a ghost tribe. The respectful salute of the elder of the Ghost Clan. Chu Xian waved her hand. Style mystery. Returned to the small world with the ghosts. Children put away their bells. Looking at Chu Xian. And then it twisted again and again. Grandfather. Is there any way to keep Yu Beibei unaffected? Chu Xian is speechless. Why do you insist on having sex with her? Isn't she a mortal being to be entangled with? And it's also very beautiful. I just like to control her body and play with Fan Fan. Very interesting. A slight blush on the cheeks of young children. And her fiancé is a bit annoying. I got on her body. Help her get rid of her engagement. Defeat her that way. After getting married, follow Fan Fan's side. Isn't it great to be an old maid? Chu Xian twitched at the corner of her mouth. The child controls Yu Beibei's body. Playing with Chu Pingfan. What kind of thing is this? I don't know exactly what Chu Pingfan's thoughts are. Surprisingly not resisting. Look at him being silly and silly. A young man who is wooden and quiet. Why are you so good at playing? Chu Xian sighed in her heart. I have been staying at home for so many years. The door doesn't even leave. I can't keep up with the times anymore. Old age, young people nowadays are really good at playing. Looking at Yuer's expectant gaze. Chu Xian let out a sigh. Forget it, young people can play whatever they want. Just help them on your own. His strength is too low. At least it needs to be progressive. Speaking, he took out a pill. Refined it again. Hand it to you again. Hand it to Yuer. This pill can help him break through and progress quickly. Also, I'll pass you another decimal. You pass it on to him. Sharing his body in the future. So there won't be any negative impact. With Chu Xian's current state of mind. Want to make people quickly break through the territory. It's not that difficult. Moreover, Yu Beibei's talent is not bad either. Next, Chu Xian gave Yuer some guidance on her doubts. Teaching her more profound secrets of imperial power from ancient to modern times. The battle between Yuer and Lin Baiyun. Chu Xian saw it in her eyes. Therefore, to make up for Yuer's shortcomings. Make his ghost power even stronger. Further enhancement of ghost body. Thank you, Grandpa. Yuer is ecstatic with joy. I went back to Dongzhou. Go ahead, Chu Xian waved her hand and said. Watching Yuer go far away. Chu Xian squinted her eyes. Why do you help Yu Beibei so much? Except for Yuer. There is another layer of factors. Yu Beibei's fiancé Ae is Lin Baiyun, a neighbor of the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Known as the first pride of the Eastern Zhou dynasty. He is the son of Eastern Zhou Qi Yun. Chu Xian's move. It's to try to blend the charm of the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Transfer to Chu Pingfan. Make Chu Pingfan replace Lin Baiyun. Becoming the son of Qi and Rime of the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Therefore, northern 5 provinces. Only Zhangzhou remains. The son of Qi Yun is no longer the person under his seat. Yu Beibei is entangled with Chu Pingfan. And Yuer and Lin Baiyun can also be considered as having a good son. The conflict between Lin Baiyun and Chu Pingfan is also inevitable. Chu Xian is trying to see if he can change his luck for a week. With his understanding of the way of Qi and fortune, Chu Pingfan has the opportunity to replace Lin Baiyun, becoming the son of Qi Luck in the Eastern Zhou dynasty. The son of Qi Yun is due to the rich Qi Yun. Has natural advantages. Not dying in the face of crisis. The stronger. Especially the enemies of the son of Qi Yun. Often suppressed by Qi Luck. Chu Pingfan cultivates the ultimate Dao. Ji Dao is very special. Carrying the great fortune of the extreme Dao within oneself. Nature is not affected by the son of Qi Yun. So Lin Baiyun competed with Chu Pingfan. On the path of Qi Luck, it will not occupy the upper hand. Unable to form a suppression of Chu Pingfan. So what we need to compete for is each other's strength. Chu Pingfan's strength is progressing rapidly. I fought many times in the Eastern Zhou dynasty. It has been upgraded from the 4th level of territory to the 6th level of territory. Still weaker than 0 White Clouds in terms of realm. But relying on various trumps. Still fearless. The breakthrough lies with Yuer. Chu Xian took out his Qi Luck to bring good luck. The influx of Dao Yun. Gently wield the power of Qi Yun Dao Zhe. Entangled in Qi Yun Rui. The invisible and mysterious power. Instantly diffused out. heading towards the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Just give it a gentle flick and it will be fine. Chu Pingfan should have a chance to succeed. Chu Xian collected his qi and found it auspicious. No longer paying attention to the affairs of the Eastern Zhou dynasty, Tianling Cat is lying on the fence of the yard. A bit bored. Since Han Tian and Jin Pang went to find Chu Pingfan, Tmall lost a playmate. Go find Chu Pingfan. So Tmall only finds life boring. Daqin Underground Palace. Underground Palace. Qin Kayun frowned. Look at the white Shaokong and Star Wind below. You two are not allowed to go to the Chu family. Xingyuan Fengdi Jing Jiuchong Jiujian Mountain Sword. His identity is even more complicated. You little fox. As always timid. Who are we? What is the current strength? The guy you're afraid of. It's just a progression. Xin Yuan looked at Qin Kayun with a closed nose and said. Qin Kayun was extremely angry. Angry, say it again. I'm not a little fox now. Okay. You don't have to worry about our affairs anymore. Be obedient and wait for the big brother to come back. Xin Yuan Feng ignored his anger. Let's go. Let's go meet the person in the mouth of the little fox for a while. Bai Shaokong and Xin Yuan Feng leave. Qin Kayun let out a cold snort. And yet helpless. He can't stop it. The two of them can only hope not to provoke Chu Xian. Otherwise, the consequences will be unpredictable. Xing Yuanfeng and Bai Shaokong's steps are not hurried or slow. Slowly walking towards the Chu family. Third brother, the three of old Chu at that time. To protect big brother from planning smoothly. Has it completely fallen down? Bai Shaokong spoke up and asked. The final layout. Because he has already suffered a heavy blow. Baisheng Mountain is about to fall. Not involved in it. Chu River and Zhao have all fallen. Xin Yuanfeng sighed and said. That big brother, he. Bai Shaokong worried and said. Don't worry, Didi and other characters will not make mistakes. I believe I will be back soon. Zai Yuanfeng patted his shoulder. Looking up at the Chu family. Wrinkled brow. If that person is from the Chu family, it's okay. If it's not, then we can't keep it. Bai Shaokong nodded. Both of them are progressing to the 9th level of cultivation. Extremely powerful in the same realm. Without any regard for the Chu family. When approaching the foot of the Chu family. Discovering a cute cat crouching on the ground. Bai Shaokong smiled and said. This cat looks quite obedient. Why don't you take it back and give it to the little fox? Don't give the little fox away. Lume should also like it. Take it back and give it to him. Xin Yuanfeng chuckled and said. Raise your hand and grab towards the Tmall. Suddenly, my shoulders sank. A furry thing. Suddenly squatting on his shoulder. His heart sank with it. Bai Shaokong's heart also sank with it. At the moment when Xin Yuanfeng took action. That cat is missing. Corner of eye residual light. Seeing the shoulder of Xingyuan peak. Squatting down a fluffy thing. In the blink of an eye. The two of them erupted in momentum. We need to suppress Tmall. The popping momentum hasn't erupted yet. I just feel like a soft little paw. Slapped on the head. The speed is so fast. In an instant, I don't even know how many times I've been photographed. Plucking Xin Yuanfeng and Bai Shaokong to the ground. The head has swollen into a pig's head. Xin Yuanfeng's expression was horrified. The swollen eyes only have one slit left. Seeing the cute and adorable appearance of Tianling cat. Feeling scared in my heart. What kind of cat is this? It's too scary. He advanced his strength to the 9th level. Unexpectedly, there is no resistance at all. The same goes for Bai Shaokong. Scared in the heart. Inexplicably regretful. Not listening to Qin Kayun's persuasion anymore. Two people fell to the ground. Full of weakness. Unable to move. It seems that all the strength has disappeared. Tianling cat lifts a paw. Reaching towards Xingyuan peak. The claws are getting bigger and bigger. Scared, Xingyuan peak's breathing stopped. It's over. I haven't seen my big brother yet. It's about to fall on this cat's hand, third brother.